Morning traders, today is November the 19th. My name is Neville Hornsey, market analyst for YouTrading. And today I'll be taking a look at Brent oil. Before we take a look at the oil charts, look at the Forex heat map. You can see here that the euro this morning is red across the board. The yen is green. And then we've got mixed pretty much everywhere else. Pound is definitely mixed. This morning at London Open, the commodity pairs looked like they were going to be more bullish, and the sort of overall sort of complex looked like it was going to be risk on, which I said was going to be good for equities. However, we've had news out this morning. It started off as rumors and sort of comments from people like the German health minister, who said that the domestic COVID situation is more serious than last week, and added that we're in a national emergency. The Austrian Chancellor has come out and said there'll be a full lockdown for 20 days in Austria, and that come the 1st of February 2022, that they'll impose mandatory vaccinations. German health minister said that nothing can be ruled out regarding COVID-19 when questioned on a possible lockdown for all. And the news sort of narrative is building towards across Eastern Europe into sort of Western Europe. It looks like COVID's re-emerging with some force, and that there's going to be more lockdowns this winter. So obviously that is bearish for the Eurozone. It's good for the yen, because if energy prices come down, then that helps the yen. Obviously, there's a move into the safe haven of the yen as well. So that's good for the yen too. So if you're looking to sort of do a trade today on the Forex markets, maybe look to short the euro and go long the yen. Go into the active trader platform, got a weekly chart up here going all the way back to 2016. So in 2018, around end of September, beginning of October, spike higher, big swing high here. And then you can see that with the pandemic, when everybody was locked down, oil prices just absolutely tanked. Futures went negative. Right, since the Fed stepped in, central banks all came together to stimulate the economy. We had this reflation trade. We've had one wave up, pullback, then the third wave, pullback, and then the fifth wave, and now we're pulling back. So this could have been an impulsive wave, 5 waves up. If it is, then this would say the top of the first wave. And anyone that sort of looks at Elliott wave theory will know that there is a possibility that we could come back all the way down here to test these zones, previous highs, market structure. I'm not sure it's going to happen that way. Obviously the world's in a better place. Vaccinations across the world are good. Lockdowns should be less frequent and less severe. So if anything, Fibonacci might be useful. So if you were to go from the bottom to the top, value is down here at 52.80. I don't think we're going to come all the way down to the sort of peak of this one. There's obviously a possibility we come down towards $50 though. Key support is going to be here. If we take out this swing low from August 2021, then that is very bearish. The first level we need to look at is $77, which would be within the range of that sort of week there back in 2018. So, I'm looking for a pullback to this swing high, see how market reacts there. Obviously, this week has been, pretty red. There's obviously also these guys here that were selling. They got run over by the bulls. So there might be some more bulls down here. So first level to look for to the downside is the swing high here. So the high is 77.48. Then if that doesn't hold, we look to buy the demand zone at $69.77. If that was to give way, then there we come back down towards a 50% retracement, and then possibly the 61.8 and this wave one's peak. Downside pressure building. The more the narrative about COVID sort of rises, so you have to keep your eye on the news, the more likely this is just going to keep pulling down. On a 1 hourly chart, you can see the big red candle as the news started coming out from Austria and Germany. We've got this swing low here. If we take up this swing low, then I'll be looking for a breakdown, retest, continuation. So breakdown, retest, and then a continuation down to that level that we mentioned before. On the plus side, if this is just a big algo drop into like a demand zone here at $79, then if we do start to see prices rising again, this double top here would be my first target, because Everyone that got short here would have put their stops up there. Just happens to be a double top. If we get back, say halfway, then I think these guys that are selling, they collapse their short trades. Then these guys that don't collapse the trade and just wait to get stopped out, that then accelerates us through this swing high here and here. So currently just not trading anything, just waiting to see if we break some more key levels, and then look for ways to get shorts, as we break through new lows. Or if we see a pickup, maybe the news gets sort of walked back a little bit, maybe German health minister comes out and says they're not going to lock down, then you start to see Brent, and crude going higher, and if you start to take out these swing highs here, there's double tops everywhere. So where there's double tops, I just think they're like ultimate targets for traders to go for. But yeah, until we get a more bullish narrative, thinking we're going lower with the energy complex. All right, I hope that makes sense. Leave your comments below, and I'll speak to you later.